like McDonald's, except you detail cars instead of hamburgers. International chain, okay? Fabulous products. And we would buff out, I didn't do it, but the boss did before I got there. Airplanes. You went out and put the process on airplanes. And by cleaning the crud on what looks to be a clean wing on an airplane, you increase the airspeed. You lessen the drag. The thing would actually go faster through the air if you buffed it with this process. It made it so slick it reduced wind resistance, and the plane would go faster and harder. And that's what God wants out of his people. He says, my house is used to walking with an empty God. A God that rarely moves. A God they're used to just tiptoe through the tulips, bam, they're not used to the Red Sea parting. He says, I'll take you places that you can't get out of if you'll let me, and you'll see my glory and not yours. We've been seeing our glory in churches all around, the boxes. We've been seeing our glory and not his. That's why nobody gets saved. That's why this world, holy cow, it's nasty out there. Because we've been seeing our glory, what our hands can do. And that's what God's saying. He says, I want to clean you up even cleaner. Because when you did that tidy car process, it made that plane so slick, it gained miles per hour through the air. And that's what God wants out of his house, is to go faster and harder for them who have ears to hear. He's not going to make you. He's not going to make you. You can stay where you're at. You can sit on the corner of Broadway and Fifth every day. You can even get a tin cup and shake it. Or you can go with him. That's a deep word. Church sits on the corner. Oh, please come to our church. Please come to our church. He'll come to the church when you get out there and start doing the works of Christ. Harder, faster is what God wants. And he'll show you how to get there. He's looking for people who will stand up when the Goliath stand up. I do you. I'll take you. He's looking for people who will step on the gas and not let it go. The one video I want to show, I can't. It's too worldly. It's nasty. I watched it. It's really good. It puts it out. It shows this guy racing the car hard as he can go, trying to get away from the cops and everything else. And it shows one picture in there. Brake pedal, gas pedal. And he just slams it to the floor and he just laughs and keeps going. And that's the way we need to be with the devils. See, we're used to saying, the devils are after me, the devils! Okay, fine, let them chase. I'm going to outrun you. I'm going to run circles around you. Come and get me. I'm going to fly harder and faster. Because that's what my God is telling me I can do. And my God will enable me to do these things. I had a choice this week. Get all kinds of ticked off, or bite my tongue and settle down and see where I land when the whirlwind got done. And all of a sudden I come up with a word. God wants me to go harder and faster than I can. He's going to help me do it. He's going to show me. He's going to enable me. And the last few days, my life's been off the charts because I had to make a choice. Do I get pissed off or do I submit? And there we go again. Do I really abide in him or do I abide with me in him? I had to get rid of me. Did I get it accomplished? Probably not, to be honest. We all know that fight. But he says you can go harder and faster. The choice is yours. He's not going to make anybody choose it. But in that, it goes to different steps. I'm just going to give you the steps when we play this video. The next step, after harder, faster, this is funny, it comes out of Judas Priest. That's why I wrote on Facebook, we're going to put the words of the devil right back. Judas Priest. You understand that? Judas and priest, false priest, weird junk. But it's speaking the word of the Lord. Breaking the law. Judas Priest. We're going to play a chunk of a video. Most people instantly think, oh, we're out running the cops, we're going to go smash windows, we're going to burglarize, we're going to pillage, whatever. No. There's laws to be broken. Some can be bent, but most can be broken too. We're talking the laws of physics. We're talking the laws of
legalism.
We're talking church, legalism, religious. We're talking physics. We're talking all sorts of stuff. Because church has told us, you can't do this. Well, guess what? We're going to break the law. Yes?
I always thought it's really important to know what the laws are and rules are, so you know which ones can be broken and which ones can't.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying here. We know religious is nasty. So we're going to break those things that hold us, that bind us. We're going to break the laws of churchdom, the boxes. Okay? We're going to break the laws of physics. Oh, I'm sorry that your leg's short. Here, let me help you.
I saw that happen.
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
have.
Oh, you need healing? Here, let me pray for you. Let me do this for you. Poof. Let me do this for you. Oh, you need a house? Let me pray for you. Breaking the laws of religion, breaking the laws of man, breaking the laws
Yes.
of physics,
Yes.
breaking the law.
Yes.
But you got to go harder and faster to break the law. Think of a speed. Yes, exactly. We're not talking about go out here and have every cop chase you. We're talking about what Satan binds people with. And that can be a multitude of unbelief,
Yes.
all that stuff.
Yes.
Breaking the law. That's why God wants people to get cleaned up so you go harder, faster, easier, and break the laws that bind men into sin or religion or whatever. Does that make sense? Yeah, breaking the law. This is what God laid on me. Holy cow. And then it goes even deeper. Judas Priest again cracks me up. You got another thing coming. And that talks about the devils. You want a piece of me? You got another thing coming. I'm going harder. I'm going faster. I'm breaking the law. I don't even listen to you anymore. You don't even hardly exist. See a drag race? Okay, here. Oh, this is going to be terrible. Forgive me, Don. This is going to be terrible. Maybe it was your team that won. The football game this weekend. Ducks and Beavers. 55-15. I don't know who's who. I don't even care. I don't follow it. But what I'm trying to say is imagine two dragsters going down the road, and one's way out there and the other's trying to. And that's what I'm saying. Harder, faster, breaking the laws, leaving the devils behind. Why do we got to drag them along with us? It's in our head most of the time. That's what I wrote on Facebook for tonight's meeting. We're going to pull out the stops. Pull out the stops. What is stopping us from going somewhere? Is it in here? Is it in here? Is it in our feet? What keeps us? What is in our head that will not us let? And here's the word. Won't let us walk on the water. What's
Or
that?
to part cities, or to part a sea, or to part whatever.
Now, I'm not talking totally about walking on water, but I'm talking about stepping out to where only the God is. I'm talking about where you can't even pay your house rent, you can't pay your car rent, you can't pay this, you can't pay that, but you know you got put there. You didn't do it yourselves, and the winds of the devils didn't drag you. All of a sudden, Jesus says, come here, we're going for a walk. Everybody thinks you got to get out and walk in the neighbor's pond, but that ain't necessarily true. Where's Jesus at? What's he doing? Walk where he walks. And then he says, I'm calling you out here. Well, I can't see it. Of course you can't see it. If you could see it, you'd be doing it. That's terrible. That's terrible. And that's what I'm talking about. Harder, faster, breaking the laws, and the devils have another thing coming. The things that would snag and bind and control us and bind us up, we're, you got another thing coming. My God says I can get cleaner than I even dream I can be. He says I can be slick and shiny, and I can go like mad. And he is going to help me do it. Not up to me. Don't ask me how. All I know is I need to be intimate. I don't know what intimacy is for each one of you guys and God. But I know it is with me, and I've had to do this for the last couple of weeks. This last week, I pretty much had to lock myself in my house. I talked about it in Sunday school. I've had to just about lock myself in. I don't answer the phone. I don't answer the door. I don't want to see nobody. I don't want to go nowhere. I've been off my game, and I can't figure out why. And I knew one thing. When the whirlwind hit and threw everything everywhere, I says, okay. And it wasn't God trying to get my attention. I've been run over by stuff. I don't know. It was a bus I didn't see. I can't explain it. But for weeks, I couldn't get my head screwed on. Oh, you look nice and pretty in here, but ask him. I couldn't keep up my end of the housework. I just sat in a chair. I just didn't care. And all of a sudden this week, I made a decision. I told Kim we were going to take the 5 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we were going to lock ourselves in. We don't want to go nowhere. We don't want to see nothing. We don't want to talk to nobody. And that's nothing against anybody. But some days you gotta draw a line. To get somewhere you've never been, you gotta do something you haven't done. You can't keep going the same path. You know what? All of a sudden, bam, I'm up and gone. And I can't